We are back, ladies and gentlemen, all fueled and ready to go for some more action because yesterday, my goodness, that Darth Malak event certainly does drain you, which is quite fitting for Darth Malak. Apparently, that video I put out yesterday, even though it was very stressful and very dramatizing, for about 7-8 hours I had to do the event. The video has been very helpful for people trying to unlock Darth Malak. So if you're still struggling, click on the card in the top right-hand corner. Basically, Fat Zalbar, tons of armor shred, is going to help you win that light side aspect of Darth Malak. But regardless, today we're going to talk about Darth Malak, but at the same time, we can't really talk about Darth Malak. Now, before I get started, I thought it's kind of funny because with characters lately, I gotta start budgeting money on the side so I can make use of them because Darth Malak has double of the exclusive gear that Revan originally had, and he has double them, and it costs about 11,200 crystals to get them all. If you want to start making videos or use the character day one, it's almost $100. So you know the budget for this video today. And what I want to talk about is my initial impressions of Darth Malak, because I mean, I can't really give my initial impressions anymore because on the forums, I mean, they're being transparent here with this, which is something we haven't had for a couple weeks now. And basically, Darth Malak's getting a rework. No, the title's not clickbait. They're going to be making changes to Darth Malak, which will improve battles, improve some Darth Malak matchups that will be improved in Darth Malak's favor. So I find it very funny because I remember when the General Grievous rework rolled out, basically they wrote this whole long post basically saying, no, you suck, get better. And Darth Malak's only been out for what, less than 24 hours? He's getting a rework already, which I'm wondering why they want to do a rework already for this character. I mean, I don't know what they're going to tweak. It's going to maybe be a minor rework. It's hard to say, but the character just came out. People are still trying to gear up this character. Not everyone has Zetas, because I'll say this. In my initial impressions testing, I don't quite like him in the teams I run currently because he really needs this Zeta right here, because I'm finding myself winning battles, but he's not ever using his really cool special ability that often, which that's what you want to do, because when you add the Zeta on him, anytime he's reaching these corner thresholds of reaching 75% health, 50% health, 25% health, he would be able to reset the cooldown of drained life, which is basically a mini annihilate ability that should be a bit more frequent once you add the Zeta. So because of that, because people like me are still getting the right stuff to make it work, I'm very surprised they're going to rework the character. But regardless, I guess we'll find out soon what those changes are going to be. And I also want to know, what matchups are they looking at that they want to improve? Because I'll say this, you know, I was a bit worried about Emperor Palpatine and whether he'll stay up in the meta because of the reworks to Jedi Bastila and and also the Darth Malak Zeta. When you add it to the other one, this directly counters Darth Vader, which makes me wonder if they want Malak to counter Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader more, because I'm finding myself still beating teams with 2 Zeta Malaks and stuff. Okay, so let's take in Darth Malak and go up against a Darth Revan team, which is basically all of my top. And there's only one Jedi Revan that's lingering around. So Jedi Revan can still beat teams with Darth Revan right now, and Malak, which maybe is another reason why they want to make things better in Malak's favor, because people of Jedi Knight Revan have been showing that they could still win. But right now in this team that I'm doing, I typically have Darth Nihilus in place of Malak, and I would love it. So many debuffs, Nihilus is decreasing his cooldowns like crazy, increasing their cooldowns like crazy, and it was basically a kind of an easy win for me. But I mean, right now without the Zetas, Malak is just kind of taunting frequently, which is nice, because anytime you're applying fear or shock, he's going to constantly taunt quite often, which is nice, because as you see, he's going to taunt a lot. But besides that, right now against Sith Empire teams, he can't really stun and stuff like that. So it's hard to get the most out of it. Let's do this. Let's see if we can apply. At least we got shock on Bastila. Here comes Palpatine. Let's see if we can try to do some work. There we go. Look at all the turn meter train is crazy. Vader's already going for another turn before they even get anything done. Let's do some more shocks. There we go. We prevented the turn meter gain from Sith Assassin. Do some more damage right here. Get some more damage. It works really well. So I'm glad that Papa Palpatine is still hanging in strong despite Malak seemingly meant to be a counter to Darth Vader's opening move, which hopefully I can show you that later on. But overall, man, I'm kind of concerned what they're looking at, because I think it's important to have counters like Emperor Palpatine and Vader up against Darth Revan, so the meta doesn't get stale. Because once you make a team way too dominant, then mirror matches become so annoying, and it just comes down to who has the fastest mod. So that's the thing we got to worry about, and we'll have to wait and see. But right now, I mean, Malak, he just doesn't feel like he's adding too much to my team, and maybe that's another reason why they want to rework him, because there's not too much because right now maybe he's not adding as much as they wanted to for a character that was so last minute and kind of pay to play. I don't even know what if they even had a turn, really. So that's how Palpatine matches generally go. And just Darth Malak, he never had the chance to use his Drain Life ability. And again, that may be because I don't have the Zeta, but we didn't really hit the threshold, I believe, that would have triggered that Zeta to let him use Drain Life. So I think it's more meant for mirror matches, as well as critical damage heavy teams like Revan and Commander Luke. But let's do another battle here. So while we wait for the next battle to come our way, I want to talk briefly about mods, because the kit for Darth Malak is kind of interesting because he's a very stat-heavy juggernaut type of character where he's just gonna take punches, and depending on what threshold he's at with health, he gets these crazy bonuses: extra critical avoidance, ton of health steal, ton of tenacity, ton of defense when he gets below 75% health, and those stats doubled when he's below 50 and then tripled when he goes below 25% health. And at the start of the battle, he's gonna lose all protection and convert it into max health. Kind of reminds me of Darth Nihilus Lead almost. So what I really like to do is take him and give him as much protection as possible. And even at like 5 stars, gear 11, he's got some decent health now. He's at like, what, over 100,000 health, and that's going to get even higher at 6, 7 stars and gear 12. So it kind of boggles my mind that they want to rework him right now, because I could see him at 6, 7 stars really being some daunting character once you got the Zetas, and probably once you max him out. Let me check real quick. Just check this out. Even before mods and whatnot, at 7 stars, gear 12 and everything, he has almost 100,000 health before mods. Now imagine slapping mods on and whatnot, those god tier mods, 6-stop protection mods and whatnot. He is going to be a very tanky character. So again, I'm quite baffled that already they want to make him even better. All right, so here we go. I found the team that has a double Zeta Darth Malak, and it's a good one. Kind of like what I was saying earlier, you really want to mod your Malak, or you're going to want to make sure Malak's mod for protection, because when you add all this protection up on him, protection, and even crit avoidance, I should probably be putting crit avoidance and more protection on Darth Malak. This guy was able to get this guy way over 100,000, where I was just barely under 100,000. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go up against this team right here. But instead, I want to just take in, like, let's say you were a person that didn't have Revan, didn't have Malak. I'm going to put in a team that maybe you would use, and this is known to beat Darth Malak. So let me show you how it goes. But this is interesting, because this is where you start seeing how Malak is, I'm pretty sure they baked it into his kit to counter Darth Vader and his 2-week presence in the arena meta. But watch, it's going to happen really quickly. I'm going to do my AoE, most likely apply damage over time on Malak, and Vader's going to immediately miss a turn. It's going to happen quickly. You probably won't see the fear pop up a watch. Here we go. Opening move right here. Boom. Vader missed the turn. And then Sith Trooper will soak up the fear, luckily. So now we could still kind of win this battle now. Now the problem is Vader wasn't able to get the Terminator train going, but Nihilus will start it, because when he does his AoE, he's going to make all the staggers disappear, and then we'll slowly start getting our Terminator train to go. So I'm wondering if this is kind of what they're trying to change up right now, is that these matchups that Darth Malak is going up against Vader and Palpatine. So let's do this. They have no taunt on Malak. So let's just do this. Big Calling Blade. We have lots of debuffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like maybe even more. I can't tell. But here we go. Boom. Lots of Terminator. Let's get a shock over on Sith Trooper. Let's get rid of that taunt right there. And you could still win. And it's a good thing. I love the fact that Palpatine is still he's riding the train strong, people. But I'm worried if they're doing this to stop the viability of a Palpatine and Vader going forward. I'm going to try to show maybe Commander Luke Skywalker up against this team, but here we go. Another cooldown increase right here. And this is the team that a lot of people can access. I actually know some people that are running teams very similar to this, because Emperor Palpatine and Vader and Cyan and all that, they're still amazing characters right now. All right, there goes Cyan doing his thing. Let's apply some fear over on Revan. Okay, and then now we got Death Mark going. We got who's taunting right now? It looks like no one's taunting. Cool. Let's just do that. Hit that shock. AoE time. Kaboom. And then we can probably, we're gonna have to hit Annihilate on Sith Trooper. He's gone. Who can we hit here? Let's hit Malak, which will kill off Bastila. Oh, didn't quite kill him off, but here we go. So there we go. They have the double Zeta. They hit a threshold, and they were immediately able to use their Drain Force, which normally would not happen if you don't have that Zeta. Here we go. Another cooldown increase right here. And hopefully we get Vader to come in here. Let's do this. Watch this. This is so satisfying. Kabong! 169,000 damage. So I'm wondering if this is what they talk about, improving it in Malak's favor. And then luckily they were kind of upfront about it and said, yeah, we want to make it better. They didn't kind of beat around the bush in this instance. So let's see how this works now, because Malak is we're going to get him to hit his thresholds kind of fast here. And he's going to we have ability block upside. We can probably auto it. So this is good for people right now who don't have Revan, who don't have Malak, and they can still beat both of these teams. Well, notice all the fear that Malak's doing, and I think this is incredibly important for Malak. He's going to be great once you got the 7-star or even 5 stars gear 11 with the Zetas. He was more threatening in this battle than I've seen in a lot of other instances. All right, so now we're going to go up against the same team, but with Commander Luke, which is known to be a counter to Darth Revan before. But Malak makes things interesting because, first of all, he is going to quickly hit those thresholds because of all this high damage on a CLS team. And look at it, he already hit the threshold. Yikes, that is scary. That is scary. That's why the Zetas are critical on Malak, and that's why I'm not seeing the same results because I still have to work my way up to that point. So I'm thinking Malak is going to be amazing once he gets those 2 Zetas, but it kind of confuses me a bit because he's a fantastic character. Oh, so watch, he's gonna use Drain Life again. There goes Han Solo. He's a great character. What do they want to improve with this character? Is it those Palpatine battles? Is it Jedi Knight Revan battles? Oh, there we go. We got that taken care of. I'm scared to go after Malak right now. I'm gonna go after HK. First, let's see, who can we call to assist? Let's get Commander Luke to assist. Get rid of HK-47. So now it's gonna come down to this. And with Malak's high health pool, I can't just quite outright go after Revan because he's going to equalize with Malak's giant health pool. And then Malak is going to fall below all these thresholds and then quickly do Drain Life. And it seems like it's going to be a back and forth thing. And we can't get bonus assists here. Man, let's see. At least we have Confusion on. But, oh, man, this is going to be tough. Who do I go after? This is a hard predicament. Give me a second to think about this. All right, I'm not going to go after Revan until I know I have a clear shot to go after him. Because I know if I do this, it's not going to be enough to take him out. And we can't get Chewbacca to assist. So let's try to go after Malak. All right, I'm going to try to hide everyone under stealth. All right, let's see. Big hit. Come on, let's get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Not quite. Not quite. And that's what's going to happen. That is what's going to happen with this. All right, let's see if we can maybe stop his turn meter gain. All right. All right, so... All right, we got a counter take health equalize right there. Oh, we can probably get rid of Revan right here. All right. Let's see. Is this going to be a Malak solo? Oh, man. Let's see. Big hit right here. I don't know. Wow. I'm very curious what they're trying to do here. Malak's a great character. Once you have the Zetas, he's a great character. Normally, they go about saying, hey, you guys got to spend some time to figure out this character and make him good. Work on the mods, gear him up, get the Zetas, and then you'll find out he's good. I don't know what they're trying to do. I wonder what they're trying to improve. What matchups are they looking to improve? Because against Commander Luke, it looks like Malak's going to be a very good counter. It might be Palpatine and Jedi Knight Revan that they're looking more specifically in, because Palpatine's the ultimate counter to Revan, as I've shown, and Jedi Knight Revan still can beat Darth Revan. So I guess we'll find out what the rework's going to look, but initial impressions of a 5-star Gear 11 Malak with and without Zetas, very good without Zetas, amazing with the Zetas. I'm a bit concerned about them pushing us towards a mirror match in the future. If they're going to make Malak so dominant with Revan, we might be all the same teams, and it's just going to bring us back to a Jedi Knight Revan thing. Hopefully, they don't go that far. We'll find out, of course, once that rework drops of all the changes to Darth Malak. I'll let you know. We'll do some more testing. Comment down below on your thoughts of everything you've seen with Malak, and also like, subscribe so you're not missing anything, guys. We will talk again very soon. All right, guys, see you later. Peace out.
Get out.